3 Wild Hunt. When we left off,
Red Dead Redemption.
when we left off, we had just finished the whole cave system. We made it through the town, got the chest, and now we are on our way to the old man outside of town, the Peller. So Camo, while I'm streaming this game, don't say any of that weird shit. Ooh, I got a Nilfgaardian sword. Hell yeah.
What do you mean, like saying like put it in my
Yes.
Oh.
I think you knew damn well what I meant from the start. Is the rusty Nilfgaardian sword any better than the current sword I have? No, it is. Holy shit, that is trash. Go ahead and drop that bitch on the ground. I said, God damn. Can we send her? I'm not seeing any hazards, but at the same time, holy shit, I just found a lot. A lot of loot, that is. How did I miss all that loot before? Jesus Christ. Making my way downtown. Please, for the love of God, use your fire. Damn it. All the dogs dead? Yes. Cool. Very cool, Kanye. Very cool. Wait, did I just get... What's this fucking shit? Blue sword?
I made it so you can't sprint and jump at the same time. That's
What
dumb.
game is that?
Skyrim.
You can sprint and jump.
No, not anymore.
They haven't... I have 19 raw meat. Jesus Christ. Yummy. I'm eating some raw meat.
Mm-hmm.
Lily, you should watch the gameplay, or like at least have it pulled up on your phone. I think you'd enjoy it. You just got me. Let me steal? Alright, cool. Hello? Anybody home? Jesus, I'm getting a lot of alcohol. I mean, I'm used to that, but still. I need to buy Kingdom Come again. Once I get paid this week, I'm gonna buy it and continue streaming it.
Didn't you already buy it though?
I have it on disc somewhere. Fuck if I know where. I've moved twice since then. Who the fuck knows where it's at? God, I say fuck really aggressively, don't I?
Yeah, it's kind of fucking annoying. Like, very fucking annoying.
Dude, Reb Ford, one of the developers for Warframe, she's kind of thick. Like, she's got a nice ass and kind of thick legs. And so someone posted it, it's like, where would you wear these pants? I just, on Facebook, like on Twitter, Reb Ford retweeted it and said, I would wear them at the Ram Ranch. And it's literally like a thong with assless chaps.
I like it. I like it.
I know, right? also when she dresses up as 2B, she's like crazy at
Who's 2B?
it. A character from a game called Nier Automata. I'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
Are we?
I am. Fuck yourself.
Aggressive.
Fucking right I am, dude. Alright, hold on.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
God, he's fat. Really? I need delusion level 2?
Maybe we can make a deal.
We'll not plough in bargain with no one. Vengeance.
That's what we want.
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries. Lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Who the hell do you think you are?
A witcher.
A witcher? Hear that, boys? Either Velen's got a bumper crop of witches, or this is the bastard who cut down our boys at the crossroads.
Oh, fuck.
Pull the road! Stand still, damn it! Fucking blows!
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
Alright, let's go through our gatherings and see what we got. Anything better than I currently have?
Yep.
This goes up 4, but it's not worth.
Worth.
Alright, so we're gonna drop you, drop you, drop you, drop you, drop you, do less blunt damage, but you do more regular damage. 45, 48 to 58. This one is 44 to 54. Okay. And yeah, okay, cool. Do I have any upgrade points available? No, of course not. What the fuck? That's right. I spent it on my fucking shit.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
And this dude's wearing fucking chicken feet around his neck. What the fuck?
Kinky.
You should watch the stream,
More.
because I watch yours.
Recognize this?
No, you don't. You don't
Made
watch
of
my
spruce
last one.
wood, strong smell of juniper. Designed to protect someone.
What, your Verhoener one?
Yeah.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke, and juniper. For Anna. To
Put your phone
protect
down.
her.
What?
I don't hear you picking up your phone.
I mean, I'm not, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Protect from what?
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear.
How long
Besieged
does it
she
take for
was,
shit to
evil all
respawn this
around,
tower?
wanting to possess her. Old magic born
Wait,
of
what'd you say?
oblivion, from dark sources
How long does it
emerged.
take for shit
Old
to
magic.
respawn in Skyrim?
Can you be more specific?
Tis
Luke
not for
doesn't.
mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small
Well, what about,
protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Couple days.
Like, resources.
Like the mining?
No, like roots, carrots, flowers, shit like that.
Couple days. See, it
Or
says
2
I'm
days.
What?
2 days.
Sure. I mean, don't just stand there, because otherwise it won't work. But also, it's not
I'm
for
gonna-
honor with
I'm gonna
bloody.
wait.
It's for honor with not that good, bitch.
Oh, you just looked at it.
Well, yeah, I was looking at it. Because for some reason it doesn't say I'm subscribed to you. Even though I'm literally subscribed to you. It doesn't say you have any subs. Maybe you have to hit 5 for to start counting? Fuck if I know.
Or just no one ever loves me.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
You make the
That's
amulet?
weird shit.
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go.
I did
It
warn you.
protected well. Should never have taken it off.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
seriously think I'm gonna chase down your goat?
A Pella without a goat makes for a mute prophet.
Getting on my nerves, old man. I'm not going anywhere.
No princess, no prophecy, no augury. Witcher, will ye find my princess? The Pella will prophesy
Dragon
soon
Bone
as she returns.
Better than Daedric?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I always thought Daedric was the
Fine.
best.
I'll get your goat.
It was
The
until,
bell, the little bell's ringing. She
the
loves
last
it.
DLC.
Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for
Oh,
a
they
while.
buffed it?
But beware of wild
No, they put it in the
strawberries.
game.
Raspberries too.
Yeah,
Oh.
treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
What the fuck? Hired thugs? Fuck you all.
I'm literally going to be ringing a bell to find a fucking goat in the middle of the woods. Oh, that's a fucking pumpers right there.
This way, I think.
Of course the guards are just sitting there just like, huh?
Another clue.
Guards are just sitting there. Help! He's being attacked.
Good. This way, I think. Good.
Oh, this quest is annoying.
What now, you?
Another clue.
I heard it. Coming! Go, I'm coming!
There you are.
Hi, princess.
Here, goat. Here, princess. Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn. All right, time to try the bell. Come on, should have
Let's
guessed
go
as
see the
much.
Bell.
What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries?
This way, your grace. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Oh my god, this is stupid. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I appreciate you coming.
Where the hell'd you go?
No problem.
You fucking goat. I'm gonna fucking kill you. You don't fucking understand, dude. It's a little...
Bear.
Defend a goat from a bear?
Run, you stupid piece of shit.
Run, you stupid piece of shit. Oh my god. Holy shit, bears do a lot of damage. Holy fuck. Oh god. No! Did you hear all that? Literally, I slammed it back and my headphones just flew off. I am starving. You're not even watching my stream, are you?
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Bet.
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 Bet. What am I looking at right now?
Bet. Bet.
See? You can't even tell what I'm looking at right now.
What do you mean?
You can't tell. I literally asked you what I'm looking at right now, and you couldn't tell me.
Oh, you're looking at the goat.
No, I'm not. You lying son of a bitch.
You are on my screen.
You're full of shit. I can hear you reaching for your phone.
No, actually, my phone's right over there.
So you're not watching?
I'm not watching it at the moment. So right now, all I see is a loading screen.
Where the hell did you go?
Oh, you loaded in.
God fucking damn it.
Bear! Run, you stupid piece of shit!
Run, you stupid piece of shit. Yo.
I see you are looking at me.
Yo. Ow, bear. Leonardo DiCaprio ain't got shit on me. Thank fuck.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Thank you, fuck.
What?
You said thank fuck, and I said thank you, fuck.
Have I ever told you how much I dislike you?
Every day of my life.
Yeah, killed a doe.
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Now give us a rest. Give us a... Now we're inside.
Fucking goat.
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
I bet he fucks his goat.
Close.
Oh yeah, he fucks his goat.
Can we talk about Anna and Tamara now? Know where they might be?
Blood. We need blood. A living being.
You got your goat.
Fine. Be right back.
Oh my god, we're gonna go capture somebody. That's fucked. Oh, he's gonna milk his goat now, huh? Alright, turn it down so I can't hear myself.
Will this do?
It's annoying.
Oh yeah, he fucks his goat. I'm gonna set that as a ringtone.
Still hear myself.
I know, my bad.
Dude, he's got
Oh,
a
yeah.
fuck ton of garlic. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that's fucked. Oh, yeah, that's fucked. Jesus.
Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just a child.
Somebody's bipolar.
A child that lives not, yet did
Did
not die.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler.
Damn it.
Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you. You must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind. But Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What
Hey, I have
happened to
another
the
viewer.
child?
In a grave throne, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White Wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the White Wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming. That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Pella.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year. But we'll find a way, all the same.
I'm gonna fuck your dad.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefather's Eve. Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefather's Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Saying a botchling's ugly is like saying a shit's not particularly tasty. Can't say it's a lie, but it doesn't exactly convey the whole truth either. Lambert, Witcher of the Wolf School. Botchlings are perhaps the most repulsive creatures a witcher will ever have the displeasure of meeting. Born of dead, unwanted babies, discarded without a proper burial. Their appearance is that of partially decayed fetus, their unformed flesh twisted with hate, fear, and malice. These hideous creatures feed on the blood of pregnant women, driven by a mad hunger that almost often leads to their victim's death. Jesus. Fuck.
Damn. Sounds like my mother going after men.
don't think I want to see a dead baby.
Never kicked one, but I mean, yeah. The last football game?
Head ass about to.
Why?
Because you gotta quit saying shit like that.
I always say fucked up shit.
I don't care. Just say when you're streaming by yourself. Don't be saying that on my shit, even though I've cut down on it.
Well, then every once in a while say, oh yeah. So I'll mute myself, and if you say, oh yeah, I'll be like, eh.
What do you mean just say, oh yeah?
Oh, I'll just say, oh yeah, randomly.
Get him! Come on! He's ours! The cunt's ours! Witchcraft! Oh, you witch fucker!
Good. Steel sword. This hatchet does more but less impact. Less. Completely less. Completely less. Where are you? 55 to 67.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
Blasphemers, dogs of blood, should all be flogged, legs torn from their asses.
Legs
Help an old
torn
feeble
from their
woman.
asses.
What's wrong?
T'other night, blasphemers, pox take and profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you. Done.
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Fine, I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts, and the gods will guide ye. Not this! Not again!
Lightning strike?
Why is this whole place on fire? I don't like that. This whole fucking town's on fire. The Baron set the stables on fire? What the fuck?
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Damn it, won't budge. Probably bolted on the inside. Need another way in. Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
We've a hero in our midst. The horses! Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? Not good. They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife, how'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Even though he's an asshole.
Next? It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that
Campbell,
amulet
are you
she
there?
wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it.
Yup.
What did you do with the child?
What was I to do?
Were you
Took
expecting
it
her
out
not to
and
be?
buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you!
Oh yeah.
I gave no
you're not
thought to a
Christians,
funeral.
everything absolutely
It was a
perfect.
horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my
Kidding.
dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Keep it together, man.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your city.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Are you at least still watching, Caleb?
Mm-hmm.
Good, because no one else is apparently.
Whatever
Yeah,
we
it's
do,
true.
we gotta find the botchling
One
first.
other person.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
I'm buried in some ruins? What the fuck is wrong with you, guy?
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Oh, that's fucking hideous.
Look!
Oh my god. Camo, you should look at the stream. That's fucking terrible.
Take
Oh,
it in
yeah,
your
I
arms,
remember
quick.
that part.
And if it goes Garrison, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic.
Tell me if it
Pick it
starts
up.
wiggling.
Take it in your arms.
I'll calm it with magic.
Wiggling.
Okay.
Merciful gods.
It has to feel so nasty. Oh god. Give it a big old kiss.
Back to the fortress.
With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck. Oh my god, Gamma wants to stream. Watch how he's carrying the thing. He's like, nope, you ain't touching me. Looks like the kid has a shitty diaper. God, that thing's fucking ugly. I bet its name's fucking like Jared or something. Oh.
Botchling's scent attracted them.
Okay, ready. That'd be a good name for a warframe.
Take me. It's writhing something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow. Oh. Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
A lubberkin.
More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it.
Oh, fuck me,
Squirming again. Like a daft eel. I cannot hold it. Worked. It stopped.
Do I have any chicken or anything I can fucking eat? Cause Jesus Christ. Got plenty of fucking water. What other foods do I have what do I have a lot of, I should say? Fucking nothing.
Rip.
Pretty much, yeah.
Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Jesus Christ. Kind of sad my other view from earlier isn't on. Oh my god, it looks like a fucking...
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
It's dead!
Good. Now bury
It looks
the
like
body.
one of those, glow frogs from Ark. Bullfrog, there we go.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But...
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Well, the option is literally sit and wait. I'm gonna meditate, aren't I? Yo. Midnight, the next day.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you.
Dea.
Hear my call and arise, Dea.
The next day.
Shit, we fucked up, it ain't gonna work. Oh, it does. It's just
Lead
as
me
ugly
to
as it
those
was.
bound to you by blood.
Jesus Christ, slow down, love again. Dear God. This baby can fucking move.
See the wiener on it?
Do what?
The wiener?
What are you talking about?
The baby had a penis?
No, it's the umbilical cord.
Oh.
Plus, this baby's a female.
Let me live.
wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Clothing. They change in here. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
What'd you say? Oh, that's a fucking big ass spider is all this is. Jesus Christ. Nuh-uh. Game, we don't fuck around like that. It's not cool. Ew, I got an embryo from one. Pretty much just gave a spider an abortion. That's fucked.
Still worth a closer look. Do you work tomorrow?
Nope.
Say yep or nope.
Nope.
Should examine that horse carcass.
I'll examine the horse carcass, don't you worry about it. I'm getting all this fucking loot first. Jesus Christ.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Oh, I'm inside the dragon.
Which dragon are you fighting?
Mimir.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara alerted, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Fuck yourself.
That's it, Roach.
Alright.
Are you still gonna watch my stream when you go to sleep?
Why not?
After all I've done for
Honesty.
you.
Honesty. Pass it on.
After all I've done for you.
Come on, Roach.
I helped you start
Go.
YouTube. I've done everything for you.
Yeah, you helped me start my YouTube, but you wanna know what you didn't do? You didn't make multiple channels to make me feel better.
You're damn right.
So, like I did for you.
Oh boy.
You realize how many channels I've made?
Don't
I
even
made 4.
Don't even say it like that, dude. Because then you're just gonna piss me off.
Hey, ya.
Shake that razor.
Don't stop raining, my arse will rot off.
If it don't stop raining, my ass will rot off. Okay.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here. I'm grateful.
Really, 20 crowns? That's it?
Thanks, mate. You saved my sorry ass. Looks on a lot of you.
Baron Schmarren.
Thanks,
If I want to
mate.
proud some peasant lass, I will. Don't give
You
a cop
saved
about
my
that.
sorry ass. But I'd roast for sure.
Ooh, she's bashful.
How may I assist you?
Why are you breathing so fucking heavy?
I don't know.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Why do you not breathe so heavy?
Because I'm not a fucking troll.
Oh, I just got hit by a giant and thrown into the air. I can fly.
I have never been hit by a giant. I don't know how y'all are that bad at a game.
Well, whenever you're only level 5 and you go after a giant, it's kinda iffy.
You know, there's a real easy way to not have that happen. It's don't get fucking hit or use a bow.
I do use a bow.
Clearly
I
not.
haven't do. Oh, I didn't know that. What? I'm leaving.
I mean, you were gonna leave anyway, so.
Bye, Dad.
Yep. Oh, thankfully we're alone. I'm kidding. I literally only say that because I know you can hear me.
So long.
Not one of the Baron's men.
What the?
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile?
Show me what you got. See ya.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Thanks. Hey! Inside my sorry house. But I'd roast for sure.
Can't be in two places at once, can I? What do you seek here, vagrants?
So Ciri was here. The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort. Where'd Ciri get this? A spinning top. Gritka's toy. So you're Gretka?
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Ciri told me about you.
You and Ciri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did?
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you, and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
Ciri wanted to help a friend? Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Ciri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping. Gonna kill the monsters. All of them. Geralt!
Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping.
And this be the Witchman, a freak of nature. Bit boring.
Our boys wanted to take
What's that you're muttering?
so they bound a few of the bumpkins together.
Fuck. Well, bring out the gin.
See, you're a man well travelled, so tell me, should I beat me wench once a week, or oftener? You can try to win them all, but you won't.
be as
Ah.
cocky once. Ouch. I'm busy, man. Fuck.
Incense. And an old key. Wonder what it unlocks. Anise. Sandalwood. And something else. Saffron. Dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima. An altar. So, the Eternal Fires made it to Velen.
Fuck.
First the armies passed, then the...
Damn ugly for a doll. The kind you'd stick with pins to hurt someone.
You, white one. What's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here?
See, you're a man well travelled. So tell me, should I beat me wench once a week? Or often?
Been the Smiths, lass. Get
Oh.
What a good idea.
You watch it. Wasn't you in the broad?
Hey! About the shrieker.
Gods have turned from us!
Oh, fuck off, we're not doing this.
Witcher, a word, please.
Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Not much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Oh.
A little here, a little there.
Not surprising, given you wander the world alone. Not alone no more. She's in the company now.
That's right. You're a member of the company. We're drinking together, killed a wild boar as a pack, you might say. But we've no notion how you arrived here. A woman in a man's garb, razor on her back. Who exactly are you? You a mercenary?
Let's say I go about my business, and when there's coin to be earned, I don't readily turn it down.
I've always held, with the world how it is today, lasses ought to know how to fend for themselves.
All right, all right. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one, but never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. And we start at daybreak. The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, silly, don't you embarrass us!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Kick it.
Sure how it's done.
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Come on, lass!
Want that horse?
Aha!
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled and abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed Baron will cease.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black Ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
Ever play Gwent?
I do. And what's more, I usually win. If you've a deck, sit down. Outplay me, and I'll give you one of my unique cards. How's that for enticement?
Ooh, that'll wake you up.
Let's lay him down.
Oh, fuck.
You're not complete shite, but you really should work on your technique. Stop by again sometime, we'll play another round.
Could use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A ragdoll.
Uh-huh.
Pox on a lot of you.
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore.
You surprised? They tried to dance with a Witcher.
Where'd he come from anyway?
Well, how should I know? You so curious? Ask him.
Show me what you got. Go, go.
Not another step, or there'll be one corpse more.
Listen, behind you.
If you think I'm gonna fall for... Oh, you fucker! Arms! To arms! Monsters are coming!
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock. Farewell.
Huh? Oh, what the fuck?
Crawl back
Oh.
under your rock.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steel.
No passage!
Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through. Steve, come through.
They near refused. Let us cross the pond. Yeah, let us.
It's hard to believe, isn't it? Such a nice old.
Oh!
She got a black cat. She has. Darling.
Greetings, Master. What can I do for you?
Got a razor and shears? Good. Make me look decent. So long.
Just look.
Ah,
Double shots.
Greetings. My, a witcher. Something tells me I'll finally get something interesting to do.
Sure doesn't look like you're short on work.
So, this. A Redanian army order. But there's no pleasure in't. One after the other. Same thing time and again. No finesse required.
Looking to perfect your craft?
Of course. Crafting's like ploughing a maid. Fall into a rut and... Well, sure, you'll get the job done, but there'll be no hoops, no hollers, no standing ovation. So, got any special requests for me? Help me stay on form?
Still talking about armor, aren't we?
Aye. What else would it be?
Show me what you have in stock. So long.
Such excellence. My.
Best wares this
Ah!
side of the pond, sir. Have everything from apples to salmon.
Babe, please. Bottle of ink.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
You're right. Your father's a jackass.
Glad we agree. But in that case, why are you helping him?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, Now you found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire, and then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down a path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The Hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
Nibbles.
Eternal fire walk with you.
Hey, free boy. What do I gotta do?
Cat eyes. Mark of the devil.
Long live the king. You hear her waving yesterday. What did they do, Zach?
Same as always. Started with her fingernails, ended with breaking her bone.
Are you a witcher?
No. Sorry, I've been a wee bit quiet. After we inform him, that'll be the end of the stream for today. Just a fair warning.
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore.
You surprised? They tried to dance with a witcher.
Where'd he come from anyway?
Well, how should I know? You so curious? Ask him yourself.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought in a bucket of peelings yesterday.
Lifeless, move it.
Can't seem to catch my breath. This be the witch.
Ow!
Freak of nature.
he's shy.
You, white one.
Rain
Two
don't
swords
cross
can
me
take on
blades.
40.
You're pale as Otis shy.
What the...
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all... Oh. Well, what of Anna?
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob? Find her!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for
So long.
today. Oh my gosh. I didn't even notice. Are you still watching, Colby? Ah, fuck.
Fuck.
Don't bother me.
Get out of my sight.
You hear the sergeant took a lashing from the Baron. You hear the sergeant took a lashing from the Baron.
Alright, Colby, I am so sorry I missed your comment. I feel like shit. If you watch this later, I apologize. I love you, bud. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. That's gonna do it for today. Yeah, thank you guys so much.